he's summoning his son, and we're going to take a meeting. Maybe we'll get his son
This is my son,
to put the balloon on the bottle. Hey, man, good to see you.
Do you know what this is?
I know who you are.
Who is he?
It's good to see
The
you.
science guy.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Bill Nye.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Now, Bill Nye, I'm gonna have to tell you, okay? This is my son right here, right?
Yeah.
He is terrible at school.
Or
Can you-
was
can you-
till today?
Yeah, can you tell him how important school is?
Oh, man. School is so important. Don't make me have to kill you. We got to do this again. I wonder if you got people who get some more ice. We'll
Okay,
get to
yeah,
that.
I do watch this. What's up? Can we get more ice upstairs, please?
Hey, by the way, do you recognize this logo?
Let me see.
Anybody? This is Los Angeles. Oh, jeez, I meant anybody recognize that logo?
I don't recognize it.
Saber-toothed cat.
Saber-tooth cat.
From the La Brea Tar Pits.
What's your favorite animal?
Saber-toothed cat. So it's an animal that used to live around here.
Really?
50,000 years ago.
Really?
And so you go to La Brea Tar Pits. It's in the middle of town. In the middle of Los Angeles is tar. Just tar coming out of the ground. And by the way, let's see if I can do it. I think, oh, that's so great. Thank you, Matt. We start with Texas, Alaska. It may be Oklahoma. Maybe it's Louisiana. And then number 5 in oil production is California. May surprise many people. There's oil wells all around here. And so at the La Brea Tar Pits, which is part of the same geologic system, or unit, they find all these fossils of these saber-toothed cats.
Wow.
And they're not tigers, people, because they've studied them and they decided they're more closely related to cats than tigers. Not my idea. Don't come running to me.
Wow.
All right. So then we'll take, this is a milk bottle, which are still available here in Los Angeles.
Wow.
Do you guys have any Science Guy stationary quadrille pad?
No.
No.
Well, I do.
Okay.
All right. And then we'll fold it this way. We'll get an 1/8 of a quadrille pad. So what year are you? Are you in 8th grade, 9th grade? What do you got?
I'm 11th grade.
11th grade?
Yeah.
I was 11th grade was great, man. I could drive. I don't know what your deal is, but when you could drive, you could take girls out.
Oh.
Which always,
He just lost to a girl. I ain't like, good luck, Charlie. He just lost. Good luck. He literally sold on a girl that he had on stream today. She drove up for him, rated him a 6 out of 10. Ain't that crazy?
You're rating this woman a 6 out of 10?
No, she rated him
Oh, yeah, that
a
happened.
6 out
Okay,
of
so
10.
Bill, you never lost. You never lost. You win some, you lose some, right?
What's some advice you give him?
Yeah. What's some advice you give me, like
With the ladies.
the ladies?
Oh,
Yeah.
with ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walk on the street side. I'm not joking you. You walk down the sidewalk, walk on the street side.
That's a classic.
When
you walk with them on the street,
women of all ages.
you walk on the street side.
Your
Street
mom,
side.
Yeah, like the side closest to the street.
where the cars are. Protect her from the car.
No, okay, that's a good advice. I'm saying, like, you have any advice, like, how to get a girl?
Well, I'm telling you. So then you hold the door for her.
Manners.
Well, and showing her that she's special, that she's the big thing to do that's really hard for all of us is listen. Because we meet a girl, we're nervous, we want to start talking, we want to start telling her the story of our life, how good we are at ultimate frisbee or science demonstrations, and then she just rolls her eyes. She moves on. She rates you a freaking 6, dude. 6 is not high. It's not high.
It's low, but it's above
But it's
average, like right above average.
Let's go with that. Let's
It's
go
right
with
above
that.
average, bro.
That's
It's okay,
very,
bro.
that's very generous. So this fits in here, right?
Right.
So then you guys, we took a piece of paper, we divided into 8ths, which I can tell you from experience. Then you'll notice this is a water balloon
Right.
filled up to be about the size of an egg,
Okay.
all right? And it doesn't fit.
It doesn't fit,
Right.
Bill. It's just not fitting.
So are you Lehigh? Is that right?
Rakai.
Lehigh. Yeah, sorry, man. All right.
Yeah, you
so-
should be Lehigh because you be lying.
All right, so you're gonna hold this. So I'm gonna light this and drop it.
Pay
Dad's
attention.
gonna light it, and I'm gonna drop the paper in, and then you are gonna put that on immediately. Are you gonna take a meeting with us about whether or not you should put it on?
No, put
No,
it on.
you put it on right now.
Wait, but Bill, what if it's like,
Huh?
what if it like spills?
Well, I guess we'll have to run in circles screaming. I guess we'll have to lose our minds.
Okay.
Wait, so you're gonna light this? I put it in here?
And you're gonna put it right on top.
Okay.
Here,
So
practice.
I'm gonna light your paper.
Practice putting it on top. Yeah. You might want to hold it a little more aggressively.
Like this.
All right, there you go. And it may be boop, 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 and then you got to wrangle it. If it falls off, you got to put it back on. But you're going to hold that. You're going to light a match. Only do this at home if you're trustworthy with fire. All right, here we go. We're lighting the piece of paper. We're putting it in. You're putting it on top.
Let it go.
It's bubbling. Let go.
Whoa! Oh!
So.
Not what?
I know, it's cool.
How did that happen?
Magic. No, not magic.
Science!
Yes!
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
So you saw it. I love that song. So you saw it bouncing rather. You saw it bouncing. Hot air, hot gases were going around the balloon. As soon as the flame went out, as soon as the fire used up enough oxygen in there to extinguish the piece of paper, it began to cool in the bottle, just slightly. And when it cooled, the molecules take up less room, so there's less pressure, and the atmosphere pushed the balloon into the bottle as though thrust by a giant's fist. No, it was atmospheric pressure. It's amazing. Now, we're not done. You can pick the bottle up with the balloon. There it is. The bottle's picked up. I mean, that's not whoa, but whoa. But now,
That is kind of warm.
we'll take, I'll just tell you some disclosure to the viewer. When I get a plastic straw, I hang on to it because soon they're going to be hard to get. So we have the balloon there, the bottle's there. We put the straw next to it. Now air can pass through the straw
Right.
to the back side of the balloon.
Right.
So now the balloon is not held in as strongly by atmospheric pressure, and we can pull it out.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Bill Nye, the
Science guy.
Bill Nye.
Woo! I love you guys. So Lakai, here we go. Your father experienced this moments ago.
Yep.
Here is a
this.
piece of material.
And I hope you
with
taking
a
notes
nice-
from Bill Nye.
A nice
Because
rubber
you've been
ring.
feeling science a lot.
Here's
So you
what-
better be on your P's and Q's. You understand me?
So this one is looks the same. They look the same. Please touch your finger to this one. Feels cool. Touch your finger to this one. Feels
Regular.
warm, regular. We'll go with regular. So then if you, shooting from the hip, we're going to say, which one would make ice melt faster? What would you say intuitively?
Can I feel it again?
Yeah. Cold one, not cold one. Which one would melt ice faster?
That one.
Yeah, that's what you'd think. But now here you put pieces of ice on each one. I guess he's the agent. Ice on the warm one, sitting there hardly melting. Ice on the cold one,
And what's happening?
it starts to melt like crazy.
What the heck?
Do, 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 do. The little Twilight Zone music for you students from a different era. And so this is a surprising outcome. This is what we call counterintuitive.
How is that melting faster?
I know, it's cool, isn't it? Or it's amazing. So this is metal, this aluminum, with a coating to make it black. And this is plastic. So it feels cool to the touch because it's taking heat out of your finger. So it feels cool. It's taking heat away from your finger. This one doesn't take heat away from your finger nearly as strongly. And so heat from the room is getting up into the ice.
That instant takes the heat from my finger though.
It's cooling your finger off a little bit, right? Yeah.
No, it's cold. I'm saying like.
Yeah, but how is it like instantly?
Instant,
doing it?
like-
Yeah, I know.
Instantly
Try
feels
another
cold.
piece. Just put another piece on there. So your dad and I did this
So
a
it's
few
really
minutes
sucking
ago.
out all the heat from the ice
Well, it's heat from the room going up into the ice. It's
at a
just
fast
amazing.
pace
And the rubber ring is just for
to contain the water.
Just to contain the water. It's not doing anything. If you take the ring off, the water will go over the deck here.
Wow.
I know, exactly. Look at these two. It's a great demonstration, everybody. It's a fabulous demonstration. And so it's the kind of thing that magicians use science because you have expectation that one thing will happen, and then when this other thing happens, it's, you heard them. Wow. And I have done this demonstration hundreds of times, and it gets me every time. It amazes me every time.
Can I do this one more time?
So this one will be very difficult to get to work because, I'll show you. So light a match. Now, watch, I predict that there's still so much carbon dioxide, you know, the oxygen is
CO2,
which is a little heavier than air, that when we drop this in there, it won't burn very well. I may be wrong. It's been sitting here for a few minutes, and you can see there's a little bit of swizzling going on. Let's see what happens. I'm predicting it, nothing will happen.
I think it might go through.
Yeah, there you go. Burning. See how the paper went right out?
You are a genius,
because
man.
it's full of carbon dioxide. So
Wait, but how does it not work though?
the fire went out. There wasn't enough oxygen.
Oh.
Can I repeat the demonstration how you did it? I want to see if I'm able to like repeat
Oh,
it.
you
like
want to
how
do it? I'd
Yeah.
love. This is what we want. People.
Yeah.
The student taking over from the instructor.
Yeah.
This is living.
So, guys,
yes.
as you guys see, we have a milk jar right here. You know what I'm saying? Classic old milk jar. Look, glass
They're
milk jar.
back in fashion.
Then we have a balloon that's almost the size of about the size of an egg. As you place it on top, you can just tell it's just not being able to fit. You just can't fit it. But can you hold it for me?
Yes.
If you are able to get a piece of paper and what's here, a piece of match, you will start to see that it can change. Simply, as we've seen before, the egg was not able.
I'll light the match.
Go ahead and light this for me. The egg was not able to,
Kai, you're ready
to
to
go
play.
inside of it.
You're on board. All right.
Now, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna light it. As soon as we light it and drop it inside, I need you to place the egg on top, and we're gonna see what happens.
Bill, dude.
Bill.
There we go. There we are. The fire goes out. Atmospheric pressure.
Just like this.
Then,
Then,
orange is good on camera.
if you hand me a straw, as you guys can see, at about this rate, you can tell the balloon. Now look, as you guys can see, it can't come out, right? But interesting enough, if you take a straw and place it within,
Here, have Lakai do it.
yeah, within it, here you go.
It usually takes two hands. Usually the bottle.
The air
keep
is
going, keep
passing.
going.
Keep going, yeah.
Yeah.
The air is passing
But
in and
if you
out of
let
the
the
straw.
straw go, if you let the straw fly, the whole thing will.
Pull it.
Yeah, there you go.
I can't.
Well, panic. No, just.
Just pull it. Pull.
Woo!
And it's out.
You guys, this is a classic demonstration. Many of you older viewers, there might be 2 or 3 of you, who grew up with this using a hard-boiled egg. And a hard-boiled egg is about the same size as the balloon. It doesn't fit through the bottle. You can make a balloon a little bigger and use something like a cranberry juice jar bottle kind of thing.
Right.
But these are the classic sizes because they're thick, they're heavy, and they look great on camera. This part has been big fun. We're just getting started.
This part was amazing. Clap it up.
So these have been, whoa, steady.
Oh.
These have been sitting over there. Feel it. It's still cold. It's still cold. Yeah.
Yo, this junk is still cold.
This is the
That it-
smaller piece of ice that we got. Here's a bigger piece of ice. More cold.
More cold.
Toot, 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 toot. It's just, it amazes me every time. If I've done it 100 times now, I've done it 103. So it's these type of demonstrations, everybody, that got me excited about science when I was very young. And I still love it. And I've done this demonstration many, many times. It still fills me with joy.
So you just love science.
I love science. So you guys look around. Everything here, everything owes its existence to our understanding of science. You would not have a Sharpie. You would not have a keyboard. You would not have a plastic straw. You would not have a mouse, clothes. You wouldn't have any of this without our understanding of materials, without our understanding of nature, without our understanding of
Science.
yes. And I'll remind everybody out there that the U.S. Constitution, which is how we run the show here in the U.S. U.S. Constitution, Article 1 is about the Congress. We're going to have House of Representatives, we're going to have Senate, blah, blah, blah. Article 1, Section 8 is about extra stuff, pirates on the high seas, the U.S. Postal Service. Article 1, Section 8, Clause 8. Congress is to promote the progress of science and useful arts. The word science is in the Constitution, peoples. And to me, the phrase useful arts is engineering, using science to make stuff, whatever you need. Food.
Gotta
You know,
eat.
when those guys wrote the Constitution, they were just obsessed with agriculture. And we still are, growing food is still, that's how we feed 8 billion people. People, it's good to see you guys.
Wait, people is science?
What about people? Some of
see-
my best friends are people.
No, you said people. You said humans are science.
Like in your body, like just a whole bunch of stuff.
Everything is science. Your body, we understand your body, your heart rate, VO max, all that stuff is science.
Your cells,
Science.
your bones, your
Modern
brain,
athletes at the top of their
your,
game, they
your
use
neutrons,
science.
your neutrons.
Where do you, if we went back to ancient cave days and showed cave people these glasses, they wouldn't even believe it.
Yeah.
Let alone this stuff. solid rock you can see through. Come on, man, you're joking me.
Yeah.
It's a maven. Your clothes. Do you realize how complicated it is to make textiles?
Yeah.
People. Let alone bow ties, something important. Let's go outside.
Okay. Wait. They actually want a motivational speech from you too.
Greetings, everyone. Science is the way we know nature and we know the cosmos and our place within it. That's why we say science rules. And science isn't for people who study it full time. It's for everybody. Everybody. We want everyone to have an understanding of our place in the cosmos so that we can work together and, dare I say it, change the world. Let's go.
Oh. W.
W. Bill.